Wow, that's a party. 24 people.
job as like a radio jockey.
That's a like really polite way to be like, "Oh, are you call girl?" No.
No. Legitimate.
And welcome everybody to the stream.
No, I meant legit, not call girl.
I think we
No.
need to get that disclaimer out of the way, J-Rob.
Oh, fuck you. We're an adult stream. Get the fuck out of here if you're under 18.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay, it's gonna be one of those nights. Sweet. Well, Genthro came popping in here before the stream started with a big raid, and a few of them stuck around. So glad you're still here. We are very deep in the Waterdeep Dragon Heist adventure. So, would someone like to give me a recap? Last session was
Incoming Marmanya.
2 weeks ago. Incoming what? What, duck?
Quack.
It should pop up any second. I hope.
We don't want to see your dick pics, man. Quit.
No, I subbed again, and it just being slow as fuck.
Oh, well, shit, Vino. Thank you, buddy. Much love for you, man. Much love for you.
Yeah, I was just giving you a heads up because the noise always scares the shit out of you.
Well, I appreciate that. How come it's not? What in the world is going on?
We
I don't know.
We love the way Vin said.
And damn it, I died on the boss.
It still hasn't come through the stream chat yet. Well, maybe it'll scare the shit out of me here in a minute. Wow! All right, so about that recap. Does anybody even remember what happened?
I know. I remember a statue that was spitting fire that nearly killed Gazik.
Who needs inspiration, first of all?
The statue didn't nearly kill me.
The fall.
I think Krug's the only one with inspiration at the moment.
I have one.
I have one.
At one point, I
Yeah.
gave away.
Oh, that's right. I can only see mine.
I mean, the burnt fur might have been Gazik, but it wasn't. I mean, no, it couldn't have. Might have been. I think that was Littlefang that almost got killed by the fire. Gazik was the one that fell down a long
what it was?
ways
That's
and
right.
managed
You
to
and
continue
Darren.
concentrating on the spell that he was holding. So
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Took, 66 points of damage. And did not lose concentration. 60-foot fall, man. Dead drop. Boom! That was cool.
That's right. It was the Fang that nearly got burnt to a crisp.
The Fang.
Yeah, her fur's never gonna be the same again.
You might as
It's
well
like
just start
Two-Face at
shaving it
this
all
point.
off.
Nah.
Well, I mean, you're missing
Two-Face.
like fur on half your face and probably at least most of your body now. You might as well
I
just
feel
shave it all
like
off.
now, with the way that she lost her fur and the way that her face got burned, that she's gonna have a hard time growing fur on her face. So she's gonna be like one of those really weird anime cat girls at this point. Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
It's all downhill.
We'll get Ren Temple to draw us a picture of that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's actually a good artist.
We'll get you a mask like the fucking Phantom of the Opera or something.
I think I can live with that.
Well, she could be wearing that cloak that Darren got for all you guys with the draw thing that covers the face. All right, so that was sort of a recap of what happened.
Oh,
I
and
just-
there was also the mural thingy
Drakey!
that hypnotized most of us.
Drakey, thank you, buddy.
Or was that the session before last?
Drake's popping in here with the big bits already. Drake's got
What's
some
up,
big old
Drake?
bitties.
That was the next session. It was the very beginning.
Yes, that was the very beginning.
Yeah, because we fought one more statue, one that looked like or not statue, a painting monster. Found the entrance, buried in that room, and then came down, opened the doors, found the mural that damn near wiped the party.
Yeah, that was great.
That was unreal. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy shit, what am I supposed to do with this?
Upstairs, fought an ooze that came out of a crack in the wall.
Yeah, that thing was
we
not
tried
nice.
to take the 3 different bridges with mixed success.
Don't you hate it when an ooze comes out the crack?
Depends on what crack.
At my age, always.
Temporary hit points. So Gazik's actually not as hurting as it looks.
And it also looks like we found a little secret hidden door or something. I think there was some treasure.
A hidden door brought me over to it, and that's what's in the party sheet there. A bunch of gems and whatnot that were in
Found some goodies.
random jars or cupboards. And now we're heading to the one with the staircase.
Which was the middle one where Krog was.
Yeah, but how come I've got half the party on the other side of the... I mean, what'd you guys...
They
You went...
called me back over.
For that room. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Gazik found the room and then called Aaron over.
Wow, DM. Can't even pick my fur up off the ground before you're getting all...
We
What?
just looted it all.
What the hell did I do, Bunny?
I'm just teasing you.
Oh. Never trust a fart if you're over 40. It's old man law. Oh. That's what Drake had. Oh. Wise words of Drake. So, you guys, and I think what I said at the end of the last session was that you're like, well, we want to go back over there. Okay, well, you've climbed around here and there. You've got ropes tied off. We're not going to do the climbing checks anymore. If you guys want to jump over there to the other room, feel free to jump right on over there to the other room. You've monkeyed around here enough. I can't see Gazik die from a fall.
Again.
I need the map shared for some reason.
Double click on your token in your character sheet.
Oh, Gazik would also go the long way around and get the rope.
Krog went to the middle bridge, just jumped it.
Oh, so
Did he?
You did.
Yes.
Well,
What's muted?
I was going to say Darren sounds real soft in Discord. I think we're kind of drowning him out.
well, you got to tickle the taint and rub the balls first, man.
What
Oh, is that any better?
the fuck did that come from?
Said he was really soft. I thought I'd help out there.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I got it. I just didn't.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
With a response.
It's gonna be one of those nights. Goddamn.
It's one of those nights.
That's exactly what I just said to the stream right before you two said it too. Oh shit. All right, Darren, are you with us?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah, I
Darren.
can hear you.
What are you doing, hanging out over there by yourself?
Noticing I wasn't quite on the map. I just kind of assumed, like I saw my move over there, I assumed I was with him. Never mind. It was just off the screen.
All right, now again, let's see, what was in this room?
It was the one where I had to tell a secret and it opened the ladder or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Krog told a secret. Would you guys like to know what it was?
No. That's why it's called a secret.
I wanna know.
It's not a secret anymore. You told it to Demathwin.
But that doesn't mean he has to. That doesn't mean he has to disperse the knowledge to everyone else.
You guys are my favorite group, man. My favorite group. to DM for anyway. Absolute riot. Okay, this room had had a little puzzle on the wall, and Krog, believe it or not, read it, understood it, or something, and he spoke a secret, and a trap door opened right in the center of the floor. Right there with a spiral staircase that descends into the darkness. Dark and scary. The night is full of terrors.
I'm not gonna go first.
Hey, Ren Temple's here.
What's up, Brent? We were just talking about you a moment
Yeah.
ago.
He says, wait, Krog was exposed to Reddit? Oh, no. He's a cheeky shite. Yeah, Ren, Bunny needs you to do a portrait of her tabaxi, since she had half of her face hair cut away from a mimic that she was stuck to, and then fire singed a bunch more off, and she probably looks pretty good right now. And so there's your first mission for your new channel over there on Discord.
Meow, that's right.
All right. What would you do here in this situation, adventurers?
Krog's gonna kind of peer over into the darkness. Can I tell how far down the stairs descend?
Chop Krog down.
What?
Tark's gonna look at Darren. And he's gonna say, Darren, win here.
Wait, what was that? In here?
When is Pirate Man coming here?
I was wondering what time of night it was. Well, we had like 3-4 hours still. So, hopefully not soon.
Well-
we put the barking box down so we'll hear him coming at least. We also closed the door.
You didn't close the door.
No. The other one on the outside, we barricaded them all shut with rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
So it's just like a dilapidated house. We didn't tell him exactly where it was. We just told him to meet us on this block. So we should be alright. But we might want to make this quick. I'll cast dancing lights and send him down in out to 120 feet.
Okay, so...
I use the 4 of them so I can kind of spread them out.
Alright, so you send these lights down this spiral staircase, and they descend, they descend, they descend, and they go down to 120 feet. And they stop. And it looks like they may be close to the bottom.
Nobody fall down the stairs.
So I'll actually take the lead here. Because I want to move them back up to me and use them to
Really?
scout the walls.
Famous
Hold on,
last words.
Hold on. No, I don't think
can't.
so.
I literally can't fall to my death. Because I've got the rod there, I just hit a button and I stop in midair.
Cool.
So if one of us
But
is the collapse part of this, it's definitely should be me.
I'm thinking that you're probably going to get jumped by something as soon as you get down.
Well, we'll worry about that when we get closer to the bottom. After the bridges, I'm more worried about the environment killing us.
Good point.
That makes sense.
If that's the case, Krog will take up second down the steps and.
Because I can always just step off to the side and let you guys pass, you know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna. Krog's gonna go second so we can kind of cover Darren's retreat and such.
All right, yeah, and like I said, I'll move up the lights so that they're around us, scout the walls, make sure nothing's there to swoop in, and start making my way down.
Alright, well, it's a very short 120 feet to the bottom. And you make your way all the way down. And
We get a new map.
let's see here.
Yes!
Hey, Red, thanks for the follow, man. Are you up for the game tomorrow? Old Zafurby's game. I think he's going to have something special for you and your... you and your... oh, you should have heard Ren last week doing the Zafurby accent. Okay, cool. You guys got the map?
Yep. Just opening and adjusting.
All right, so you come to the bottom of the stairs and you see a hallway that goes...
So I send the lights out and far as I can.
Which direction?
Right up to the corners.
Krog think we'd go south first.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Gonna just move out to right there for now.
Okay. You guys are all like creeping now. All of a sudden, everybody's real. Nobody wants to go out there.
Tark is going to move out, but he's going to make sure that Little Fang stays behind him right now, after what happened in the room area.
Little Fang will obediently, for once in her life, actually follow.
Gazik looks like he's taking a nap.
Waiting for Park and Littlefang to put their tokens where they want to be.
Okay, Gazik's bringing up the rear.
Sorry.
See where her mind is.
Hey.
I mean, a gutter cat's always a gutter cat. You can't get it out of there.
A gutter cat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Krog, the fearless leader. What are you gonna do?
Gonna look around.
Fuck him up, yeah.
Pretty much just looking for anything that might kill us.
You're pretty sure that in this 5-foot wide hallway with rather tall ceilings, doesn't look like anything's gonna kill you.
In that case, I'll creep up to the corner and kind of peek around.
You peek around that corner and you can see a well-lit chamber.
Oh no, nothing suspicious about a well-lit chamber.
Although deep underground, this vault is lit by streams of sunlight that seem to be pouring down from the ceiling somewhere, catching motes of dust in their luminous pools.
Gonna move up a wee bit.
Ornate columns. You see some really ornate columns here, and support a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling which is adorned with carvings of dwarves basking in the presence of their gods. You see some deep alcoves along the southern wall.
Croc smell treasure.
Tark smell bullshit from.
Church bullshit.
Told you I smelled treasure.
Deep alcoves line the walls, and piled in one of them is a vast golden trove. Out of the dusky gloom
Get it.
steps an aged dwarf, clutching a staff carved and painted to resemble a pair of entwined dragons, one red and one gold. Despite the dwarf's age, his eyes are steady and bright.
And where is
I
this?
wasn't
dwarf
expecting anyone. As you can see, the place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later, after I've tidied up a bit.
Using the staff to drill you into the ground.
All right, that's the coolest thing I've heard in a while.
I know, right?
Just say it.
I'm gonna step forward in my disguise. But I am in need of collecting my things now.
Are you? Give me a deception roll. He said,
Not possible.
"Who comes?" Jinko the fool. He had a Scrooge McDuck.
All right, that should not have disadvantage.
A stealth roll? Armor
Yeah, I
stealth
have
penalty?
mithril. I have mithril.
Okay, then you need
Probably-
to fix your coding.
Yeah, it's probably because I cleared my player cache.
Oh no, he cleared his player cache. Roll a Constitution saving throw, Ben,
What?
for clearing your player cache. That's dangerous. He takes another step forward, Darren.
Who's this, Darren? Or never Ember?
The Guardian. Please, we're short in time. I brought friends to help carry.
Is that what
This
their
time I take
intentions
my
are?
leave from the city.
Can I have your name?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it in my notes here. I can't. I am Lord Neverember. This is my belongings.
No.
I bear the key, and I'll pull out the stone.
Darren, in your mind, you hear the stone say, "Oh, you've met the dragon."
I'm gonna try really hard not to piss myself. And
He says, "I'm afraid I really must ask you to leave."
Dragon? What?
I'm I'm afraid that's not going to be possible.
Tell me who you
This
are.
money belongs to the state. We work on their behalf. Lady
You
Silverhand
are-
herself has sent me down looking for it. I don't imagine you want to deal with them.
Roll a deception roll, Darren.
I'm not. I do work for her.
Persuasion?
So I was hoping for persuasion because we really do work for her.
You can, as a matter of fact, you can roll a persuasion. Your
I'll
choice.
I'll even pull out my letter from her granting me passage.
Okay.
And that should at least give a couple points extra on the roll, I would imagine.
Well, I'm an expert in persuasion.
I mean, that doesn't hurt either.
Okay, so hang on, I've got to grab. And why should I give you the treasure?
There are other, more nefarious people in search of it. We simply seek to return to the city what was taken. This other individual speaks of another treasure he wishes as well. I don't know what that is, but I can only assume it has to deal with yourself.
Roll a persuasion check.
Thanks, guys. Love you too.
And you say the treasure belongs to the state.
The gold should number somewhere around 500,000 was stolen by Lord Neverember before he fled the city in disgrace. We've been searching for it on their behalf, while also looking to rout out a threat to the city.
As you're talking to him, he's looking deep into your eyes, Darren.
It helps. I have every intention of turning the gold over.
And he says, well, where is Daggle Neverember?
Last we heard, he fled to one of the other major cities. He's been gone some time. Met with his son. He seems to have basically abandoned everybody. The woman he left upstairs to guard his doorway has gone insane. The building's fallen into disrepair.
By the way, Mark, while Darren's over here talking to the dwarf or dragon or whatever the hell he is, the three of us are kind of sneaking around the other side.
I don't have the tokens locked.
Well, I didn't know if you noticed. We're basically going to try to get
Darren,
treasure.
roll me a persuasion check. How do you know the gold was embezzled?
Well, as I said, we're working for the state. They found it all missing shortly before they tried to arrest him. Apparently, it was his backup plan, but he had to leave and couldn't take it with him. Now there's many criminals up top fighting to death over it. I fear you're going to have nothing but visitors here. And in the famed city of Waterdeep, I doubt you want to be found continually like that.
Roll a
With all
persuasion
respect.
check.
And I'll give him a little bow.
Okay. So what will you do with the treasure? Honestly, tell me.
I will return it to the ruling lady of this city. In exchange, she has granted me 10% and perhaps a favor for dealing with another problem of hers. I will use it to establish my business upstairs and perhaps seek a great adventure somewhere that I might be written about.
You're not very forthcoming with information, are you?
As I told you, I'm going to return it to the lady.
You leave a lot of holes.
Serene.
She has other problems to deal with.
Yes, and I'm hoping to catch them in a trap here and put an end to that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sure, not another problem she wants to have to deal with.
What would I do if I was not guarding the treasure? Isn't this gold much safer with me?
As long as it belongs to them, they're going to keep coming for it.
Roll a persuasion check. Walk with me. I have been here some time. Come.
Do imagine that is true by the state of this place. But surely, one like you would be able to find something much grander.
It's quite impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Put a pittance to the city, I'm afraid, but they will have to seek it out, and they will come and they will take it. And I don't mean to offer this as a threat, just a fact at this point. But surely something like you should have a mountain full somewhere.
But alas, there is a treasure
I
greater.
imagined greater.
Roll a persuasion check, Darren.
Oh, I'm sure there is a. Oh, why is that perception? Shit. Sorry, that's perception. First one.
As you're talking to him, the emotions that you see on his face at first go from stern to concerned, and then at the end, when you say they're just going to keep coming for you, he turns and he looks at the treasure, and he reaches down and he picks up a pouch, and he dumps this pouch into his hand, and a large stone rolls out of it, a large gemstone. And you can tell there's, by looking at the pouch, there might be another 5 or 10 of them like that inside that pouch. And he says, "Alas, the last of my food."
Very well.
You shall have your treasure.
appreciate it. And in return, hopefully you can find the peace you need and take whatever greater treasure this is. You're speaking of, the city only cares for its money.
Well, the city has not been kind to dragons. I can tell you that.
Waterdeep does have a long and illustrious affair of that nature. But we are not the Waterdeep of old. This is not a place of war anymore. It's a place of diplomacy and splendors. I'm sure you'll find things greatly improved above.
Well, now. I wish you the best of luck. And if you do happen to see Lord Neverember, tell him thank you for the gift. Clash, clang, clang. Krog comes around the corner. Falls on his ass right there in the middle of the floor. He sees this pile of treasure and he just falls to the floor.
What fuck?
Yeah, I meant to do that, and he starts doing my pantomime type stuff. Totally a shot in the dark. Where the hell is it?
Holy shit! Krog, for a moment, you were drawn to the face of Barak Klanghammer. He's captured you. You're looking at his vision, or you're looking into his eyes, and you can see his vision is cast upon you. And for a moment, the air shimmers around you, and you shake your head, and it stops. And Barak looks at you and smiles.
Krog gives a toothy grin and waves.
You've got
Sure, my companions. They're just nervous about the other troubles about. We seek an end to this whole situation.
I can see where something like this would cause. Oh, the greed of mankind. Well, have it as you will. I will not be a party to it any longer. And you see him start to walk away.
Darren, what does this mean?
Darren almost collapses to the floor, just breathing heavy, sweat pouring down his face. The dragon has chosen to leave us with his horde.
Dragon? What dragon?
We're alive. I would not advise messing with that old man.
He was a dragon?
I've got to go
It would
back and show
seem.
you this. This is one of Darren's persuasion checks.
I read a lot.
Holy fuck, dude.
He had 2 of those, which helped tremendously because you were about a half a step to a world of oh shit. Anyway, go ahead, Darren. I'm sorry.
Right, I say, about what time is it? Or how
It
long
is-
should we have about till dusk?
You've been in here for a couple of hours now. You came in here about 6 p.m. All the monkeying around, falling to damn near your death, getting mesmerized by the painting on the wall.
Krog nearly screwing everything up.
Yes, Yep. It is 8 p.m.
Yeah, so it's probably time we go meet up with them.
What
I
about all
got some sacks,
pretty
but
treasure?
we're not gonna be able to take it all, and I know the elves were following us at some point anyway. Uh, so I'd
Don't
say
you have a
take
bag
what
of
you
holding?
can carry secretly.
Tark, what are you
Yes,
and
got a
Littlefang
bunch
doing
of
over there in the
shit in it.
corner? All by yourself.
Little Fang was watching the dragon leave, and she was saying to Tark, like, "Oh, we should have. Where is he going? We should have invited him to dinner." Because she feels bad because that dragon's gonna be all by himself forever.
He's been all by himself down here for 20-something years, I think.
Yeah, that's what. I mean, she's feeling pretty bad for him, you know.
Tark is standing there with this confused look on his face because he doesn't see a dragon. He sees a little golden-haired dwarf. So he's totally confused.
Immaculately dressed, adorned in, a gold torque and gem-studded rings.
Yeah, Littlefinger is gonna look at Tark's confused expression. She's gonna say, "What? What you confused about?" I can't do my voice right now.
Tark looks at her and then says, "Hmm, eat dwarf, no dragon here."
Okay, do you see a bathroom or a shower down here? Dragons don't poop. There's no way that was a dwarf.
Dragons don't poop? Really?
I heard my mother told me. My mother told me. That's how you know. Anybody who you've never seen go to the bathroom, you can't trust them. That's what my mother said.
We can't trust Grog.
What? And she's gonna like start glaring at Krog around the corner.
Big oof.
Tark leans down really close to her face and he says that really low. We can't trust Grog.
Oh, she's like gonna be. She's definitely eyeing Krog right now. Suspicious.
Yeah, you currently see him laying flat on his back on the pile of gold, making a gold angel.
So I'll pick out a few of the more valuable looking pieces and throw them in my bag of holding.
Is it all loose coins or some of it in pouches and whatnot?
Looks like some of it's in bags.
Well, I
Tark,
mean, I know that's what the image is, but
Yes, I wouldn't go carrying it all out. They're gonna come and get it anyway.
Tark and Littlefang, roll perception checks.
Please be high. Please be high. Please be high. It's probably not, but I want it to be.
Tark, you could have swore you felt a breeze stir the hairs on your arm.
Tark is gonna whisper to Littlefang. Something's wrong here.
You think so? DM.
Yes, ma'am.
When Tark lets her know that, can I use primeval awareness? Since I feel like we're far enough down here that she wouldn't be picking up every single bump in the night that happens to occupy Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's a seldom used skill.
Yeah.
Primeval awareness, sure, you can use that.
Okay. Does she sense any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead?
Herein lies the question that I did a little research on. Oh, several sessions back, we had a similar discussion. And Not detect. Read that list again.
It says aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead within a mile.
Everybody poops physics, man. That's right. You do not sense any of those things.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You don't sense any of those.
Oh, okay. She's like, I don't sense anything. But, seeing as she also didn't sense any traps and she got her face burned off, she's not exactly so trusting of her
In her
senses.
right mind?
Yeah.
I've got to do a little Google too to make sure all that's right.
Gonna say, was it like a tingly kind of feeling? Was it a spooky kind of feeling?
Darren,
It was spooky.
I need Darren and Gazik to roll perception check.
You needed what now? Who needs to
Darren.
do what now? Just Darren?
Darren and Gazik.
Okay.
Darren, you catch motion, and you've seen the all too familiar image that's lurking around the stairwell.
They're here! I'll yell.
What? Who's here?
The drow following us. Time to put a
Krog's
few more
gonna-
down.
And it's time to roll an.
Damn it. Before you said roll initiative, Krog was going to pull out his sword and shield.
Oh, not been like me.
Yeah.
Shit, mine's not much better.
That's alright, that guy in the hallway's dead.
I hope. Wait.
What guy? I'm always
The
dead.
one you're gonna shoot on your 26 initiative.
Oh, that guy.
The guy that nobody sees at the moment.
Well, I saw him for a second, kind of, sort of, and then ducked back in before he shot me.
Did you say anything when you saw him for a second?
Yeah, I yelled to everybody
Oh.
that the drow are here.
Oh,
From the
okay.
stairs.
Yeah, Krog would have totally readied his weapon and shield when Darren said that.
There is no need to be alarmed. No need whatsoever. And you see a well-dressed dark elf come walking from around Gazik toward you, Darren, and he stops. And he says, although your efforts were not executed as I would have wished, all the same, you have led me to what it was I sought.
Your betrayal did not make it any easier.
He's got a large brimmed hat on with a big feather sticking out the side. He's wearing an eye patch. He's got very, very fine leather armor and a rapier that's got just the most beautifully crafted. Ren would appreciate this, being a silversmith.
Also, that's who I thought he was.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the guy that we were hired by to find to be
Yes.
exactly where we were?
Yes.
And another thing I'd like to know is why didn't we hear the barking box when he came in?
Because you're 120 feet away, and you ever been in a cave, Benno?
Good
Yeah,
enough reason.
shit echoes.
No, sir, it doesn't. It's the first and only time I had a claustrophobic experience. I got turned around. I've been in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of caves. Used to love to do that as a kid, but no, unless you're in a big open chamber, it things don't echo underground. Contrary to popular belief.
The more you know.
Yes, there's some useless trivia for you guys to use at some point in the future. All
I
right.
should have cast alarm instead.
DM, would you move my token either up one space, or would you move that gunslinger up one?
See where you at.
Yep.
Yeah, when you guys started heading back towards the door, I was like, okay, they've just walked all over my NPCs. So, Jarlaxle says, it's best everybody just keeps a cool head.
But I fear, my friend, your efforts have quite been in vain. It's a little late for you now, though. Perhaps if you ran away quickly.
Persuasion, Darren? Intimidation? What are you doing here?
I would definitely prefer persuasion.
Well, you're persuading him, I guess. And
The treasure you seek is already left with the dragon that was holding it.
what treasure is it you think I seek?
You spoke of an extra treasure you needed from this place that would be all yours. He spoke of a treasure. It really
He spoke of.
hard.
When did I speak with you?
But aboard your ship,
You see,
we
just
all knew it
corners
was
of his
coming
mouth
here.
turn up. Corners of his mouth turn up just barely. He says, well, you see, we don't need to get excited. We're just going to take what we came for. Of course, I'm going to leave you, although you have cost me a lot. I will agree to allow you to keep the 10% finder's fee.
And if we delay you here until the royal guard gets in behind you, as they were instructed to wait outside the area for you to invade this complex and do, then perhaps 10% would be more than I would get. That is a lot of carrying for you over there. I don't think you're going to be able to manage it and get away. Especially when you have to fight us. As you remember, it was not as easy as you would like it.
He says, well, you're expecting other guests tonight to join you here, I'm assuming?
You think we would randomly run into the open lady in an alleyway? Don't get me wrong, your level of disguise, it equals my own.
Oh, does it
But
now?
I'm afraid that it could, your planning could use a little work.
My planning? Well, what I'm planning is to gather this treasure very quickly. Gentlemen! And Jarlaxle starts making his way towards the treasure.
Ooh, can I shoot him now?
Does he
I
have a
am
frog?
passing to the next person, which is Littlefang.
Okay.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
thing. Here's the conversation going up. She does realize that there's a drow gunslinger near her now. And she's kind of thinking like, dang it, Fang, you're really letting yourself go. And she's going to go ahead and use her bonus action to put a hunter's mark on Turkey Boy.
Turkey Boy. I don't believe Turkey Boy came to the party tonight.
Relaxus. To put a hunter's mark on
Jarlaxative.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
to mention, Little Fang, before you do that. Darren, Jarlax, when he starts to walk away, he tosses a piece of paper here on the ground in front of you, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I believe that was a message that you had intended to deliver to someone." Okay, Little Fang, do what you'd like to do.
Okay, so she puts her hunter's mark onto him, and she's going to go ahead and use her sharpshooter feat, because you know what, like, I need a big first hit, so we're gonna go sharpshoot. Actually, no, this is Jarlaxus. Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Turkey Boy, grapefruit.
Darn it.
Somebody's
what?
hungry.
Yeah. No, never mind. It's the first hit of the session. I might as well go big.
Go big or go home.
Exactly. So I'll go ahead and take the -5
For the
to my
pillars?
roll.
No, you don't get
I have
that.
sharpshooter.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh,
Sweet. Bye-bye.
Okay. And
Unleash the
then
Kraken.
we're gonna go for the damages.
Ooh, shit.
Along with Dread Ambusher damage. Oh, yeah. I get to attack it second time because Dread Ambusher. Let's see. Sorry, I'm a little cold because I got myself so excited.
How cold is it, Bunny?
Too cold. And then the second attack, she's not Dread Ambushing though. But it also is going to have the. I need to take off my hunter's mark for this second damage, and then for the Dread Ambusher damage bonus. Here we go.
Okay, now let's see. Damn. I'm not sure I followed everything you just did, but you stick a couple of arrows into Jarlaxle, and you kind of spin him sideways. He's like, "Oof!" And you hear the air come out of him. And he stops and he looks up at you. And he looks over at you, Darren. Uh-oh. I think my audio driver just crashed.
Well, we can hear you. Oh, wait.
I hear us. I guess not.
Well, you wouldn't be able to hear us.
There,
He's
hopefully
getting
that worked.
old. He's going deaf.
No, everybody went robotic all of a sudden. His voice meter.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo. And anyway, he staggers sideways, and he looks at you, Darren, and he says, "You know, it really didn't have to be this way."
Yes, it did. You ain't got your shipmates this time to back you up.
All right, Little Fang, what are you gonna do?
obviously, I hoped it had been a different way, but
I mean, it was 48 damage. He's,
oh no, I was gonna say it's
he's like a little.
yes, there, yes, there.
Little Fang is just gonna say, only one of us is getting out of here alive, and that's my goal. Well, our gold. And that's the end of her turn.
All right.
Krog is reconsidering this hero business.
All right. So the gunslinger pulls a pistol and points at your direction. Let me read up on these dudes real quick. Let's see that. Okay. Oh, that's a hit. Little Fang, you hit the ground. Tark, Little Fang drops right beside you. You hear the crack of a pistol, and you've heard this once before, a couple times before. And Little Fang goes down.
And I have Sentinel.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to attack him.
Now, is that a melee thing? Don't you have to be like within? Let's read it real quick.
Which gunslinger is it actually? Just
It's number 7. This guy.
no. Then I don't think I can because he's like he's not right next to us. So no, it's in melee, not ranged. I don't think. I
Right.
can read though.
Yeah, let's check it. Let's check it and make sure, because every little thing will count here. Wait a second. That is not right.
No, it's within 5 feet.
Okay, 1 die 10 plus 4 piercing plus 2 die 10 poison. So it is, okay. All right. What was that, Tark?
It has to be within 5 feet of me.
Okay. And this drow will move and pass his turn. This gunslinger move. And with a short sword, he's going to attack Croc. And that is a miss. This guy with Tark right beside him has to do the same thing. He pulls a short sword, Tark, swings it around for you, coming at your head, and hits.
Damn.
But you take a considerable amount of damage.
And grow huge.
Goddamn giant.
I always do that. You can't hold control, and yeah, whatever. Okay. We've got this gunslinger. Steps to this position. Pulls up a pistol. Wow. Partially resisted. Tark, you hear another crack as this pistol goes off, and you can feel the projectile hit you in the shoulder. This thing doesn't exist.
Did Gunslinger 11 move?
Huh?
Gunslinger 11 is one spot closer to Krog now.
I don't think so. I haven't moved him.
Well,
He moved.
thought-
Yeah, he moved.
right.
He moved right around. That's exactly where I left him at.
Okay.
That's where he attacked you with a short sword. This was going to do the same thing with you, Darren. Short sword. Pulls a short sword up. And miss. Darren.
Hey, I hate to interrupt.
Yes.
With my armor, I can't be critically hit.
Really?
Yes.
So let's back
Adamantine
up.
armor.
Oh, you're wearing adamantine armor. Okay, critical is 1 die 10 equals 6.
Yeah, the critical damage would have been a total of 12.
And another 6 there. That's 12, okay. But he only took half of that anyway, correct?
Which, yeah, but it would have been even less because he would have been subtract 12 for 27 minus 12, which would have been 14, and then
Yeah.
half of 14, so he would have only taken 7.
Okay. So I'll add 20 points back to. No, because he still resisted.
He took a total of 13 damage. You need to give him back 6.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't do that math. I just
Was
did what the
was he
neutral
that-
hit would have been.
Was he that damaged to begin with?
I don't remember him being that damaged.
I don't either. That's why I'm looking at this, wondering what the hell happened. Boy, I wish that would work out into coding.
I thought there was a way for the immunity to crit, but I could be wrong.
Okay, damage, poison, pistol, critical, type, piercing, 1 die 10 plus 4 equals 9. Type, piercing, critical, 1 die 10 equals 6. Type, poison, 2 die 10 equals... Well, where are the critical dice? Is that the 4 and the 2?
It would be the green dice and the,
Right.
the thing, so the 6, the
Right,
4, and the
6,
2
10,
would be
that's
all the critical.
12, right? That's 12. And he took half of that, which is 6. I don't know where you got all this damage at, Tark. Did something happen the last session that I didn't remember?
I
Did he
do
get hit by the
not.
trap any?
Well,
I do not
that's because I mean the half damage. So like, the save was to take half damage from the poison. So that would have, since that wouldn't have crit, it would have been 3 damage from the poison. Because it would have been 6 total from the poison,
Right.
resisted for half. But he also would have only taken, instead of the 9 from the critical from the thing, he would have only taken 4.5, or would round up or down, whichever way it goes, from the initial. So yeah, it would have been like more like 10 damage is what he would have taken.
Okay, so I put 6 points back on him. He would have taken 10. I don't. All right, 10. But I'm sitting here wondering if it. I don't know. I don't remember him taking all that damage. You know?
Yes!
Daredevil, thanks for coming by. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Glad you're here. We're trying to figure out the mechanics of this Fantasy Grounds. Didn't quite take care of something, so that was 38. You should have. What the hell? All of a sudden, Tark's hostile. Okay,
Oh, that's nothing new.
I think I've got this right. And I think I played in your favor quite a bit there, so. All right, Darren, what are you going to do? Gunslinger, poking you, poke with the sword.
question. What is Darren going to do?
You will provoke an opportunity attack moving from him unless you've got...
I think Darren muted himself.
That's in the
Who's
wrong
on?
button. Bonus action to disengage from
Oh.
down over here.
Okay, there you go. Bonus action disengage.
Or not.
That was a delayed sound.
Krog.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack this bastard that tried to stab me.
Wow.
I'm okay with this.
Where the hell's all these crits coming from?
Don't ask silly questions. I'm only level 4, so I don't get any other attacks. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't just realize that I had the dodge effect on.
Wow.
I don't think you got attacked, so I'm not sure it's really.
Yeah.
No, I did get attacked. The 17 would have hit, but
Okay, wait. Back up. So Krog attacked with that critical, wounded. Wow. Okay.
yeah, that was a pretty damn good roll.
All right. He's still on his feet, but you got into him pretty good. You hear, you stick his drow. What'd you stick him with? Did you stick him with your stick and stick?
Who, me?
Yeah. Gazet.
I used my longsword.
As
Well,
usual. Shenanigans. This might be some pretty serious shenanigans, though.
Yeah, this is looking painful already.
Gazik is going to take the dodge action as his primary action.
Okay.
And he's going to cast as a bonus action Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
We're going to cast it at level 2. Or wait, it is a level 2. Never mind. Well, I don't know what I was thinking, but that's okay.
I wasn't aware.
And we're going to...
I wasn't aware that could be upcasted.
It can be. We're going to put it... right between me and the Drow Gunslinger.
Here?
Yep. And then it is going to go after the Drow Gunslinger. Why did I roll 3 dice?
Let's see. Gazik.
Did I attack myself?
Spiritual
that what I did?
weapon. Attack Gazik. Yes, you attacked yourself. But you missed yourself. And attacks Drow Gunslinger hit. I think you guys are probably rolling possibly a disadvantage. Oh,
No, I dodged. I took the dodge actions. That's why I rolled at disadvantage on myself.
Okay, so you weren't moving. You were staying there. Okay.
Yep, staying right there.
All right, Tark. Your friend the Fang is on the ground, bleeding out at your feet, and you've got 2 Drow Gunslingers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take down the fucker in front of me right now.
Ooh. That's hit.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounded meaty.
And unfortunately, that's all I got.
Krog, you're up. Top of round
wow.
2.
I don't suppose it's possible to like snake around him to get up here, could I?
Yeah, Darren's probably not going to block you.
Yay for advantage. He's going to attack again with his longsword. Oh.
And he ducks. Phew, right over his head you go.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use an inspiration. That's better.
There you go. That's a hit.
That's minimum damage.
Fuck.
Hell of a hit for minimum damage, though.
Yep, not bad for minimum damage. Good use of inspiration. You dealt something. All right. The very well-groomed drow.
Prince.
Moves that direction. Let's put him up there. And he says to you, you know, I really wish you guys would reconsider. We could have been such great allies.
Why, when it seems you only found one of my messengers?
And where the hell's it at? Man, I hate dealing with these high-level guys. There we go.
So do we.
It's okay, Marbanya. They can go home. We won't be upset. We promise.
God damn!
Oh, I might be a little upset.
If they go home?
No, I misunderstood then.
Krog, he pokes a hole in you and you begin to leak
Ow!
Heavily.
heavily with his rapier. And
It was a mistake coming next to me, you bastards.
oh,
That doesn't sound good.
yeah. So that was his first attack. And he continues to poke holes.
Bring it on, girly man.
But he misses. And a third one. And he hit.
Oh shit!
No.
And you
No, I'm not.
He lost that
No, I'm
800
not.
pounds in a second.
No, I'm not.
He called Jenny.
Relentless endurance.
have one hit point.
And he has a fourth attack. Shit!
No, he only has wait a second, let me
Thank
read this.
God. Thank God.
Only fighters get more than 2 attacks.
Yep.
To be honest.
Yeah, when you rolled third attack, I was like, holy shit!
All right, and we come to Lord Tark of Northgate.
Oh, Tark's doing what he does best.
Oh,
Ooh. Fuck.
Fuck indeed.
all right. This drow gunslinger has no target. Until now. And I did not. Oh. Oh, I bet. Oh. With a short sword, he swings and hit. And he swings again and hit.
Temp HP for the win.
Yep, that was from, what was it, striking the anvil with the stone hammer. Gazik.
We're going to move there. Bonus action, we're going to instruct the spiritual weapon to attack.
That's it.
Yay.
Good damage.
Then we're going to move there. And give me just 1 second to make sure. Nope, never mind. I don't have that. And main action, we're going to dodge again.
Okay. Gazik takes the dodge action. Darren, you have just seen Krog take some
Gazik.
significant
Gazik,
damage.
you have dodged on you twice, by the way.
Yeah, and they're only supposed to be a duration of 1 turn.
Yeah, but it's because the change in initiative that messes it up.
That's super fucking dodge, man. I'm good with that.
Super dodge. 440.
Yeah. So talking to him, yeah, we yelled, well, the other two got through. Take your shit and leave as fast as you can.
You're still telling him your
Let him-
messengers got.
Oh, I'm still trying to lie. It's not working, but at this point they're gonna kill us.
I don't know. Why don't you give me a? Well, you hit. Go ahead and do some damage.
Oh shit! Got a sneak attack.
Yeah, because Krog's back on his feet with 1 point of damage, or one hit point left.
Oh, do I have my conscious?
If that was sneak attack, did you have advantage? You would have had advantage anyway.
Because
So
of flanking.
yeah, because of flanking. So you need to roll again. Make sure you don't get a crit. If you do, I'll take that damage off, and you can re-roll your damage.
With the sneak attack damage.
And you didn't. So
Oh, well.
okay. So go ahead and did you already apply the sneak
Three out of
attack? Yes,
4.
you did. Okay. And that didn't work.
Yeah, no, it didn't add the 4. I just rolled.
There we go.
6.
Okay. I added it to him manually. Anything else? Oh, I want you to roll a deception check. Or persuasion. I'll let you take your choice. Wow, he doesn't have. Okay. Okay, so you holler out to him about these other two messengers that you had sent out. Anything else, Darren? Okay, Little Fang, I need a death save.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there you go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's a success. Thank goodness for +1 Constitution.
Luckstone OP.
Awesome.
Okay.
Phew.
All right, Drow Gunslinger 7.
He's gonna shoot himself in the head, right?
No, but he's resulting to the short sword. And he misses. And he swings again. And he hits. I always do that, man. And down goes Krog.
Oh, you can't say he didn't try.
All right. Does spiritual weapon get an opportunity attack? I don't think so, does it?
No.
No, it does not.
No, unfortunately not.
And this one pulls the short sword as he steps forward. Swings once, hits. Swings again and misses. And this one does the same thing. Hit. And hits again. Tark's not looking too good up.
I don't think any of us are looking too good right now.
Are we at the top? We're at the top of round 3. And this drow takes out a box out of his pack and starts fiddling with it on the ground. It's a small box about 1 foot by 1 foot. Tark. Huh.
Yeah.
Bradius Caesar cannot magic missile one. No, sir.
I wish I could do more.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna disengage him over here. Fine, I give. I'll drop my weapon to the floor. Let him save my friends. You can have your treasure.
Question is Tart gonna go for it?
I don't think it's gonna matter here in a second.
That hurts, man. That hurts a lot.
Well, the last time
I know.
we tried to surrender, you just kept going.
Yeah, it's...
Can you sell him a hair regrowth tonic? Hey, Veno, Brad wants to know if he can sell somebody a hair regrowth tonic.
And I'll throw my rapier at the ground at his feet. Trade again.
All right, you throw the rapier at the to the ground at his feet. Drow Gunslinger, which one is you? There you is.
It's my fault. I got them into this. You need to kill somebody.
He takes a couple
let
more
him-
swings. Misses. Little Fang, I need a death save.
Wait, did Tark just go down?
No, Tark. He missed Tark. All right. Do you want to inspiration that roll or not? Yay. Nay?
No.
Okay.
I'm saving it for the nat one.
This drow
That
comes
kinda-
up. Do I?
He kind of disappeared. Well, I saw the line that you drew for his movement, and then you approved it, and he got to the part
You
of the
know
map
what I
that's
need
still,
to do?
and he like disappeared for a second.
I need to do that.
That was kind of.
I need to open the whole map up. There we go.
It is a nice map.
Yeah, Zacchaeus did these maps. Zacchaeus. Darren, was that a move from Zacchaeus? Is that a move from last that I didn't approve or something?
No, I just didn't know how to get rid of it.
Okay, he moves forward. Short sword attack to Tark. Oh, it's Tark, it's not looking pretty, buddy.
I know it.
Oh,
Shit!
this drow comes in. And you guys can hear Tark screaming in the north end of the room. Roaring as loud as he can roar. And Jarlaxle yells out, "Let them live."
I'll give a nod to Gazek, pull out my med kit, and start heading towards Krog.
Okay, this drow gunslinger does nothing. Krog, I need a death save.
Stabilize him and. Yeah, I'll
We're still
stabilize him
in
and drag him back
combat.
up. I got
No!
Okay.
it. It's not gonna hit 3 rounds.
That gunslinger stops. Gazik moves to Little Fang.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon to that. And then cure wounds on Little Fang.
And you thought he had no spell slots left.
Yeah, I think barely used any of his spell slots.
For some reason, Little Fang was thinking you had used all your spell slots.
No, I had used my special ability earlier.
Yeah, the Channel Divinity, was it?
Yup.
Oh, thanks.
You're
That's
on your
very
feet, Little Fang.
What's going on? Since she's been having really intimate dates on a regular basis with the floor as of late.
I love the way you worded that.
We surrender.
All right. Darren moves up to Krog.
Use my med kit on him.
Right, you stabilize him.
And then begin dragging him back this way. I can't move
It's a
that
good
far.
thing I lost weight.
Well, I got that I got one soldier strength
Still.
too. Yeah. Still.
All right. You used your action. Do you have? You've got like some special speed. You've got your movement
Yeah,
speed's greater,
I
right?
have a 35 speed, and I could use my bonus action to.
Okay, you're gonna try to drag Krog. What can you lift, push, drag? What is your lift, push, drag? weight limit?
570.
And how much weight are you carrying right now?
134.
The power of friendship doesn't have a cap, Marbanya.
Oh, is that what it is? The power of
It,
friendship.
it actually should be much, much less than 134. I forgot to remove all the weight for everything that's in my backpack.
Okay.
'Cause it's a bag of holding.
Well, either way, I don't think Krog is going to. Let me look at his total weight.
430.
My weight is
100.
340.
Yeah, you can drag him.
Weight 340, and I'm only carrying like 150.
Your weight is 340.
Yes.
Still a little chubby, aren't you?
Krog big boned.
Big bone. Okay, Krog's big bone. Darren, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle to get him that direction, but I'm gonna let you drag him
That's
back this
fair.
way. All right. Gazik.
Jeez, we're already back to me. Oh, he's gonna heal Tark. And then back here. Bonus action, he's gonna move his spiritual weapon right there.
All right. Anything else? No.
Nope.
Jarlaxle says, "To me."
I don't know. Let's find out. No.
Okay.
Wow, see, Tark's growing up. He like grew a couple more brain cells, and he's having a lot more self-control. I'm so proud of him.
There's a lot more self-control. This one also sword pointed at you.
Now, Darren, you remember to plant the explosives over there, right?
This drought gunslinger that was messing with a box you set on the ground. You see him fiddling with something, and all of a sudden the box starts to grow. And it grows to a size of about 3 foot by 3 foot, and he slings the lid of it open. It's like a chest. And he starts to scoop this treasure into this chest. Little Fang, back on your feet again. Back on my feet again.
She's gonna stand
Yep,
up,
big
and
meats.
she's going to look at Tark sadly as she says, "We lost." I guess that she's just gonna leave it at.
I wanted to be rich and a hero.
Tark.
Krog's dreams crushed now.
As you move forward, all these drow turn and eye you, and you see them reaching for their pistols.
Oh, I'm so fucking tempted right now. So fucking tempted right now. Oh, shit.
So,
God damn it.
step forward way. They are insistent once they've gotten their prize in mind.
God damn it. Tark will take the dodge action.
Smart.
I want something else, and DM, you might know what it is.
A hug?
A hug.
No, it's something that I have. DM, you know what it is. I've only used it once, but they are lined up perfectly.
It's a net.
That's exactly what it is.
But they can just shoot you through a net.
Oh, the
Can't they?
or it could be the javelin of lightning that he's only used once. You could. You're so tempted.
I am.
But he passed his turn. This drow
Yep.
begins assisting with shoveling this treasure into this box. And if you guys are going to let them go,
Krog has no say in it. He's still knocked out.
When it comes back to my turn, I'm gonna be healing Krog.
Littlefang, give me a perception roll. Darren, you do the same thing. Littlefang, you hear noise, more noise behind you. And it sounds like someone running. It's getting louder and louder.
Is it our
She's
dwarf
gonna
friend?
make hand signals to Gazik and Tark and Darren because she's basically in their blind spot right now.
You
Unless
guys,
they have like sharpshooter. and
you
see
guys
everybody.
see Littlefang putting her paws up. Where's that GIF that somebody played this week?
Oh,
with it was it had the little kitty with the paws.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, she's waving them.
Okay, where are we at? We are at that guy. So that is effectively the end of that round, correct?
And Littlefang, you forgot to distract us with the +3 cheeseburger.
DM, if you
Darn
put,
it!
if you put Gunslinger 13 in that line, you are tempting me so much. Just saying.
It's a Congo line of drow.
Da, 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 da,
Da 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 da.
If you're going to actually throw something, wait until we find out who's coming down the stairs, because it could be Rumpelstiltskin, you know?
All right, so the drow continue to shovel treasure. Littlefang, the noise you're
Hi.
hearing grows louder and louder, and you're able to discern that it sounds very much. I mean, you've heard this sound before many times when you were fleeing the city guard.
Ooh. She's like, "You're here." Well, she shouldn't say that because, you know. The second she sees them, she's gonna actually motion where they are.
He's giant.
And he moves forward. Krog is yawning.
I wake up for like 2 seconds and say, "No, my treasure," and then passes back out again. Does it not let me pass?
It's already passed. You already
You
passed.
shall not pass.
You shall not pass. Darren,
It's Jesus.
is that Krog? It's Jesus. Jesus has come. to bail your asses
Jesus
out of hot
man.
water again.
It does kind of look Jesus-like, doesn't he?
Have you
Damn
found
blue.
it?
Found what?
Seems we found other things.
Sherlock, this is kind of like that moment where like we're the little bears and then like Papa Bear came in. It's like you never speak to me or my kids again.
And Jarlaxle, with a +8 perception, is staring google-eyed at this treasure and sees nothing. That drow gunslinger.
Stands in line. Please tell me he stands in line.
Does nothing. And this guy, who must be the son. And he moves up to here.
You only bought 3 people?
And as he does, this drow sees him. And the guard captain hollers out, "Halt! Back away from the city's treasures! Back away now!"
Bitch.
And
Whoa!
he's a little guy.
He's so good.
He's a halfling. He's a halfling.
Tark,
Tark points.
roll a perception check first. I want to
Oh.
know if you even see these guys. Because you're pretty
Didn't they just
fixated.
yell?
Tark's sitting here twitching. He's twitching. Oh yeah, you hear the it's enough clatter and yelling that it snaps you out of your rage. But you are going to you don't have your rage on anymore, do you?
Where I took the dodge action, I probably would not at this point.
Okay, you did not take a hit and you did not attack anybody. So
Right.
So you start coming out of your rage, and you realize that there are people moving toward you, heavily armored and armed, and you hear the this guy right here, and you've seen guys dressed in these. This isn't the city watch. These look like guards from the city wall.
Oh shit! I just realized that. They called in the heavy hitters for this.
Oh, Tark looks over at him and eyes him up like he can take him.
Okay.
And then Tark doesn't know if Little Fang was telling him the truth or not, but he's still pissed right now. And he takes a big half-orc finger, his index finger, and he points it at these drow and says, he screams this as loud as he can. "These drow challenge the dragon."
I hope
ends
he's
And he
not
ends his
talking.
turn.
Oh, no lightning?
What?
I'm so
The heck
disappointed.
you're gonna
in you,
bolt
Tark.
them?
Wow.
Yeah, I thought so too. He trolled us.
So disappointed in you.
No, it's something that Tark, coming out of rage, would think.
We'll just
You know.
move him to right there.
Would think let's not zap him. Okay.
Yeah, boom.
But are you ever going to get this opportunity again?
Probably not. But I would love for a fucking dragon just come out of these goddamn walls and kill you.
Yeah, I do remember the dragon or the dwarf guy, whatever, saying that he didn't want to.
No.
Oh,
Forget all that. Little Fang told me that there's a dragon here because dragons don't shit. And there's no shit here. You guys need to remember that.
She was talking about the dwarf, though.
So Tark
Hallelujah.
believes there's a possibility there's a dragon down here now.
Gosh darn it.
And now you let everybody else know that there's a dragon down here. Okay.
It's the price they pay for attacking and killing us all. Damn near.
And Darren, you look over and you see a familiar face, and he stops and he looks at you and he says, Jallister, I do remember them now. And he points his finger right at you, Darren. He says, have you killed that man? Looking at Krog laying on the ground.
He's with
Jallister.
us. Secure the prisoners. Not pointing
That's
over at the
Barnabas.
drow.
Oh, that.
We've been trying to hold them off for you.
All right, where did I go? So, this guy, okay.
Oh, and I'll wipe off a bunch of the makeup on my face.
Isn't Barnabas the one who eats shit?
I
Yes.
knew somebody was going He was the poop taster.
Yeah, he's a shit taster. Yeah.
Well, that's what Tark thinks anyway. Why? Whatever. He's a little guy in a bunch. Another guardsman comes. This drow gunslinger, seeing the city guard, hollers in some unknown language, and every drow head turns. The ones on the south end are looking back towards Barnabas, and the ones on the north end are looking, that direction and that direction. And you see them start to look from side to side, wondering what he's going to.
And he gets gains.
Fuck
become-
me!
He becomes the dragon.
Well, I think these guys are about to dragon all over these guys' ass.
You guys can't say I don't play in character.
Too far. That's where he should be. He moves forward. Darren.
I'll look Joe Axel in the eye and give him a big old grin. I'll duck behind Krog here and start readying my gunpowder.
Another city guard steps out of the shadow. Little Fang.
She's going to run over to here. I mean, she'll like run on the wall if she has to, but yeah, she'll head over here. And she'll dodge as she's kind of asking Turk, like, what are you talking about? And she readies her bow to give some backup, but she's not shooting them first because she got shot in the head last time.
Ready's a shot. And this drow, seeing what's going on, let's see what he does. Yeah, he's not liking it. And he steps in. And this one continues hollering in some unknown language. And they are all
Wouldn't,
pulling their pistols.
Thing understand? I'm assuming it's Underdark.
Little Fang probably, it's Undercommon. And Little
Yeah.
Fang would probably understand that,
I learned it from her as well.
yeah, so you hear him yelling to Jarlaxle that if he's going to do something, he needs to do it now.
Since the city guard captain is right next to Littlefang, she's gonna like translate. Like she's just like repeating it just as like right as he's saying it.
Okay. City guard veteran. Where's he at?
He's the special looking one under the guard captain thing.
There he is, right there.
I'm a real boy.
He's going to step to here and he's going to demand, lay down your weapons, as he draws his long swords out.
Multiple long swords?
A long sword. Actually, city guard. Let's see, he might have. He's a city guard veteran. Multi-attack, 2 longsword attacks, but if it has a short sword drawn, it also makes a short sword attack. Now he's got 1 longsword and 1 short sword, and he draws them both. Oh, hello!
We've got like a star-studded cast in here
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Glad to see you again, my friend. We've
Secure them,
been waiting
Alisters.
impatiently.
There's Seth Cromley.
I don't remember who.
Secure the treasure, secure the treasure. He was with Barnabas. He was one of the 2 investigators that came to check out the fireball scene.
That's what I was thinking.
Gassick.
Yeah, he was the shit taster's side.
Gaz's gonna move up to here,
So he was
seeing
achieving
what's going on, seeing that they are all grouped up. He's gonna cast silence.
Where at?
Right there.
I
I'm not
l-
mistaking, it's 20.
I love that spell. That's great.
Double checking the radius. I think it's 20-foot radius. Yep, 20-foot sphere radius.
Oh, square? You can do that.
No, sphere, not square.
Oh, I thought you said square.
Oh, he's making sure that he's getting every last one of them in it without getting us in it, so we can coordinate and they can't hear us. And then he's gonna pull out a potion of healing and get ready to give it to Krog on his next turn. As I'm assuming I can't give it to him on that turn. I think it's an action to give somebody else a potion.
Yeah, it's an action to give them a potion. And to pour it down their throat, it is. And now you could free action hand it to Darren as you walk by.
Then if I can do that, I will give it to Darren.
Okay.
Bundling with the gunpowder powder horn.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah,
Light
I'll just fish it from my belt pouch and
Yeah, Krog's good having a nap on the floor.
Waterdeep.
yeah, I'll just have it ready.
What's up, Joey?
It's, out of my belt pouch and in my hand at the moment. So my spear is on the ground.
So you toss your spear to the ground, you pull this potion, and you start with the hand gestures and the verbal components to the silence spell. And you cast it in this circle right here. Of course, nobody really knows what you're doing. More of that mumbo-jumbo, holy man stuff.
And I will yell out, I have suppressed their ability to teleport away. Take them by force. They won't give up easily. And that's it.
All right. And is that round 6? There we go. The drow pulls his pistol up. And he points it at Darren. And he turns around and looks over his shoulder, and you see him using hand gestures. And the other drow all pull their pistols and start pointing them at you guys. Krog.
I'm unconscious.
That's right. That
I'm just
drow
having an apple.
pulls his pistol. That one pulls his pistol. Rainier Neverember says, "How many of them are there over there?" And you see him pulling his rapier out. Jarlaxle looks up at you, Gazik, as you're making your hand gestures. And he smiles, and he looks at you, Darren, and he takes a deep bow. And he gestures something to you. You don't know what it is. And as he comes back up from his deep bow, you see him spin his hand around in circles 2 or 3 times. And this black, thin black, almost like sheet of oil that just is hovering and circling around his hands. And he throws it up in the air. And it comes down right where Gunslinger number 13 is. And Gunslinger number 13 disappears. If I can find him.
He's the one directly in front of Drew.
Well, I see him. Oh, he was first. This thing lands on the ground, and that drow disappears. And Gazik and Darren, you would see it. Tark, you would see it. This black circle is now laying on the floor and appears to be a hole, a large hole in the floor. Steps forward and disappears through the. There's too damn many guards.
There's a shit ton of NPCs.
This one moves forward, not seeing anything that happens. This. It jumps through the hole and disappears. And Barnabas says, "Arrest them!" And he steps back here, hides by. Am I pressing the right button? Got too many buttons going. Barnabas steps back here behind this column. And he says, arrest them all. And he peeks around the corner. And then peeks back.
Trying to go in after him.
Yeah, he's not going after him. Darren.
I'll disengage. I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna drop my powder horn down the hole.
All right, Brad. Thanks for coming by, man. We'll see you tomorrow night for Vino's game.
Did you light it first?
That's what I did last action. Just getting it ready.
Okay, you're going to do what? I was saying bye to somebody on the stream, Darren. Sorry about that.
Oh, I lit the gunpowder horn. I stole off one of the drow before in last action. And then I'm running over to the hole and dropping it down.
Okay, I will allow you to pull the gunpowder thing out. Do you have any open flame on you right now? If not, you're going to pull out
I was pulling it out and lighting it last action. That's why I didn't do anything. As I just grinned it immediately. And then created the hole and disappeared.
Now wait a minute. He hadn't even thrown the hole
last
down.
turn. Last
his
turn
last-
he
Yeah,
had.
he hadn't
He
even
was
thrown the
preparing
whole
it.
down. I was going to throw it into the pile of them.
Oh, okay. You got it in your hand. So now you're going to light this thing. Okay. So you take your flint and steel out.
The lighter.
Prestidigitation to light it? You bet. Light it up. Throw it then.
Run right over and drop it down in the hole. And then back up.
You drop it down the hole and you hear.
Does it kill him? Does it kill him? Please tell me it kills him.
You don't hear anything after that. It just disappears in this hole.
I was meaning out of character, really.
Out of character, no, probably
as
not.
I'm looking down the hole, does it seem to go into the room below us or just disappear somewhere else?
All
Is
you
it a
all
portal
you
or
see is
a
darkness.
hole? Well, so hopefully it ends up where it needs to be. I'll run back over here and give Blastwind a grin.
Yes. Oof, Lord. Oof, Lord. Thanks for the follow. Oof. All right, City Guard Captain. And strike at the Drow Gunslinger with one attack. Ooh. That was. I just rolled damage. Shit.
Yes, you did.
Now let's see if he hits. And he misses, and he rolls again. And misses, so I will take the 11 points of damage off of Drow Gunslinger 14. In this list of, there we go. Okay. This one will do the same thing, but does he have... No, he has a spear. And he takes the spear, drives it into this gunslinger number 8. And, yeah, trips and stumbles, and he's on his knees. Big old clanky arm. This guy moves forward. Both swords drawn. Short sword, long sword first. That's a hit. And brings his short sword up from below. And the drow dodges. And he about falls over himself. Takes 2 or 3 steps backwards. His armor's too heavy. Little Fang.
She had to go to the bathroom. She said somebody else to pick what she did.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, somebody pick what Little Fang does.
She shoots somebody. She did have a prepared action.
Did she have a prepared action? Does she have effects? Stone of good luck, check save, gauntlets are prepared. I don't see. I see the dodge action is what she's got from last time. Which should have come
On
off.
the other note,
Maybe she did take
we
a
could
prepared
take our break now. And
We
then when I
could.
get back, shield.
action. That actually sounds like a good idea.
Layroon shows up just as we're going on break. Good
What's
to
up,
see you,
Layroon?
Layroon. Give us 10 minutes. We'll be back. Little Fang Bunny, a.k.a. Bunny, a.k.a. Little Fang, a.k.a. Elena.
The Fang.
The Fang. The Fang. We'll be back. Give us 10 minutes. We've been going a couple hours and haven't had a break, so we'll be right back.